Get your special delivery book for boys or for girls from
productsthatpamper.com. Hi, my name is Anthony Weaver and I'm here with Lynne Hall. Together we have published a special delivery, a Baby Memory Scrapbook for boys and girls. Lynne, what inspired you to write these books?
I had heard so many people complain that they didn't have enough. The books that were out there just didn't have enough things in it. Plus they didn't fill them out because they had to do too much writing and not enough time. So I decided to go through and figure out everything that I wanted to know about my kids. And then I made it more like a fill in the blank, or paste a picture, paste a card, paste whatever you want. So the writing is really minimal. And what I have heard is that people really like that a lot better. I don't think you could ask for a better total book as far as the content, as far as the illustrations go. It would be a book anybody would be proud to have.
Explain what these books cover.
Well, I started with the ultrasound because actually when you're having a baby, even before the birth is quite exciting. And it covers up to 5 years of age and kindergarten. If I figured that if it went any farther, we were just getting too much for one book.
A couple examples we have of, so you don't have to go real crazy, is we've got a little example here. You can write as much as you want and have enough room if you want to write a lot more, or just add pictures. That's one of the things I really like about this book.
There's also a place in there for faith, and the way that it's put in there is that it can be for anyone, whether you believe or not. We didn't want to pick out any one particular. We wanted everybody to be able to focus on what their belief system was.
The other thing we also put in, which I thought was pretty important, was in the back end of the book we put in a bunch of notes pages. Just in case we thought if we didn't include everything that everybody wanted, we wanted to make sure that there's enough room to write more if you so choose, or to add more to the book if you so choose.
Right. Anthony, how did you come up with this name? Because it's only part of what I had talked about.
Yeah, when we started with the book, our title was Special Delivery, a Baby Memory Book. I added the word scrapbook because I felt like this was taking scrapbooking to the next level. This is expanding the idea of a scrapbook. It's not just adding photos or clippings or just notes like you would in a scrapbook. It just takes it beyond with the extra graphics in it. Things like taking your first place for your first lock of hair off of your first haircut, and you've got a place for report cards over here with all the information from your first grade. So I felt like adding scrapbook to the title actually just helped expand the idea of what this book is, because I feel like in the end this scrapbook is far beyond just a scrapbook.
I agree.
How long did it take to get these books completed?
Well, by the time you and I got finished with it, it was 3 years.
3 years?
Well, if you want to do something right, it takes a little bit longer.
That's definitely true. Have you written any other books?
No.
This is it? This is your first?
Yes.
First and second?
Yeah, I was surprised that I had 2 in 1.
And how far along were you in the process by the time you met me and we started working together?
I pretty much had it written. What I needed was illustrations to go along with my topics and the things that I had written out.
What did you expect of me when we first got started?
What I expected was I had certain ideas of what I wanted, how I wanted it to look, and I expected the illustrations to match the topics, and to fulfill some of the ideas that I had, but I was always open for other opinions or other suggestions. And so between the two of us, we were able to put it together we matched it up very well between the illustrations and the writing.
And I have to say, of course I'm biased, but I have to say from the people I've also shown it to that we've had some very good responses from the graphics, the way it was put together. And I've heard over and over, I want to know if it's the same thing with you. I've heard this quite a bit. We included just about everything. Is that...
I've heard the same thing. In fact, I've had people that have gone through it and tried to find something that we missed. And they really couldn't, because it was everything that they felt they wanted to know when the kid was 20 years old.
Mm-hmm.
And so, no, I've received no complaints. I've received a lot of compliments on how we integrated it so well. Get your special delivery book for boys or for girls from
ProductsThatPamper.com.
Thank you.